Tens of thousands on hand today out there at Autzen Stadium for the Ducks spring football game, and Oregon fans ready to watch this team for their annual spring game. Now, tons of new faces are on this 2025 squad. Our Brenna Green, she has the recap for you from down in Eugene.
The defense most definitely won the day here at Oregon with 11 sacks. You have to remember they are touch sacks, not real sacks. Also, Blake Purchase with a scoop and score. However, we all know the big storyline of this spring game was how would the quarterbacks do? Both Austin Novosad and Dante Moore each led a touchdown drive apiece. Both drives featured great throws from both of the quarterbacks that ultimately set up the touchdown plays. Here's Dante Moore on his thoughts on his overall performance at practice this spring.
I'd say this is the best spring I've ever had. It's my third one, and it's crazy to say that, but overall it's just, understanding that I had some goals for me to meet, and I know one of that was, being a great leader, by the way I move, of course, on the field, but also just being vocal. I know that's something I had to step up and do, and I feel like I did a really great job with that, talking to the O-line, we're in the huddle saying this is going to be a drive, we're going to score, just, keeping everybody positive and letting them know that the quarterback's behind them is going to lead them down the field.
In terms of a player standing out, it had to be Kenyon Sadiq. The tight end has a lot of hype coming into this season, and he lived up to it and then some. He had 7 catches for 102 yards, but none were more dazzling than him straight up hurdling a defender.
Well, I've seen it every day that he's been here, right? This is a guy that's constantly improved, that's worked really, really hard, embraced whatever role he's wearing for the team, and been able to help us since the day he got here. So, I think you saw some of Kenyon, what we get to see every single day in practice.
He's got to give 18 the ball. He's going to make a play. Overall, it's just blessed to have him. He's a freak, so with him running 23 miles per hour, it's insane. So I'm glad to have him on our team.
We got to give a shout out to Westland native Gage Urick as well. He hit 54 and 47-yard field goals in this game. We'll see if he gives Atticus Sappington a run for his money in the starting kicking competition this fall. Reporting at Autzen Stadium, I'm Brenna Green, KOIN 6 Sports.